Okay, I'm going to work on putting in a spline. So let's see what's going on first. First of all I've done is I've taken a plane, and in the top view of my standard thing, I've inserted a plane. I'm going to click on wireframe and move it down to shaded so that it's not transparent anymore. And now I'm going to go to my materials editor, and I actually started this a moment ago. But first of all, you click on bitmap, and then you go get your top view of the temple, and then you can drag standard out here. And from here, you connect to diffuse color, and you connect to your plane. Then you right click on this and you say show shaded material in viewport. And now you should have this temple looking guy. If you quite don't like the size of it and you say, oh, I've squished it up a little bit, we can change it around. We can do that a couple different ways. We can either go into the modify, and where your length and your width are here, I'm going to maybe leave the length at 200, and I might change the width down to maybe only 175, maybe, and 178 close enough. So that looks a little better in terms of what we're trying to accomplish here. I think maybe even a little more. So maybe I'll link my 250. I'll make my length. I don't remember if it read it. That looks a little better. So now we're going to tackle our first spline. So one thing you might do, instead of looking at just if you look at your viewports for a minute, you see your active viewports. This one says top. You can say maximize viewport, and it'll take this into one thing for us. So to create a spline, you're going to go over here to your original bit here where this little geometry thing, and you're going to go to shapes, and you're going to click shapes. And then for right now, we're just going to click a line. So we're going to click a line. And then what this should do is every time we click, it should let us start something. So just pick the corners and start making clicks at every corner. Now notice, I'm not being way careful here. I'm just making sure I get a click in for every corner. Because if I had to be too careful, it'd take me forever. And I got to go around the inside also. Again, just make sure every vertice gets a click. And when you get back to your starting point, it'll say, do you want to close the spline? Yes, we do want to close the spline. So now we have this thing called line 1. And now I'll take a moment or two, and I'll probably make another video from here. I'll take a moment or two. First of all, I'm going to rename this temple instead. This is the temple. Okay. And then I'm going to go, I'm going to spend one more video after this, and I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit this to shape up these corners, and then I'm going to do what's called extrude it to give it some sort of depth.